they don't understand, hey, sir, would you please put your night vision goggles on and fight, No, you got to yell you got to put a boot in their ass. It's not because you hate them. It's actually because you love us and we love each other and we all want to go home together. And I yelled at him through my interpreter, said, put your goggles on. And he put them on, and 2 minutes later, he took them off, and I yelled at him again. He put them back on, and then finally I started calling him names. I said I had to call names, and I had to threaten the guy because him not wearing goggles puts us all in jeopardy, right? And then the next day, I said, get that guy's name. Next day, I had him as assistant team leader out filling sandbags in broad daylight with their night vision goggles and helmets on in the daylight, just shoveling some sandbags. I go, you want to be dumb? I'll make you strong, But, all that stuff was like foreboding. It's like, you can't do that. Like, what? We're in combat. We're in combat. And these guys, that's what they don't, they don't understand, hey, sir, would you please put your night vision goggles on and fight, No, you got to yell you got to put a boot in their ass. It's not because you hate them. It's actually because you love us and we love each other and we all want to go home together. And sometimes I got to really raise my voice and maybe put hands on you, But man, we got this whole class on this thing and I was like, we're doomed, man. There's no way we're winning this war. Not with this kind of shit going on, Just, it's everywhere, man. And, this whole, I don't know even know what to tell you about it anymore. This is why, again, I'm like, you know what? Count me out. I'm living in Bali. So, it's crazy.
Oh my God. How long have you been in Bali again?
I've been in Bali 6 years. Altogether, I've been in Indonesia about eight and a half years. I used to live in Jakarta. So yeah, it's kind of a long story how I got there. So backing up, so we asked me in the beginning. So man, we went along. We're in a big circle.
We're coming back to the beginning now too.
So what happened was 2001. I retired from the military. I was in 3rd Special Forces Group. I was a Green Beret. I was stealth operator.
You retired in 01?
Yeah.
What month?
Right before 9/11. 6 weeks before 9/11. Yeah, July. Wow. So yeah, but at that point, I'd already seen quite a bit of combat. The unit was already in combat long before anybody else had seen any combat. It's just not. It's just not advertised, but it doesn't even mean nothing. So I get out, I start my own company, and 9/11 happens, and then I get recruited.
Business is booming.
Yeah, I get recruited by the government. I'm also doing a lot of consulting in the nuclear security industry, all the commercial nuclear power plants in the United States. I pretty much serviced 42 out of 64 plants, made a lot of money. 2004 G4S, Wackenhut bought my company. Why? Because it couldn't rid of the competition because I was basically blocking them at every turn. I reincorporated. I said, yeah, you can buy this company. Take it. They took the company. I reincorporated another company doing the same thing. I said, you want to buy this one too? And so, and I built it up till 2011. I sold it to another company. Concurrently, I'm working for, OGA, the government.
OG, what does that stand for?
We'll call it Office of Government Affairs. How about that? That's a good
okay.
one. The Alphabet Company, something like that.
Gotcha.
All right. So anyways, I'm still held a certain agreements. But anyways, you can read into it. So then what happened was 2011 came around and I got in another ambush and I had this epiphany. So I was talking to a company that said they wanted to buy my company. So I'm kind of concurrently running one company, but I'm still a warfighter downrange. And so they said, if you can get us a contract with this particular oil company, and this is what we're looking for, we'll buy your company. And I thought about, this might be a way out of the war for me because I'm getting a little long in the tooth, and I'm getting tired of getting ambushed in firefights, and I got kids and family. So what happened was I got ambushed one night pretty bad. And I remember sitting there in the vehicle thinking, if I get through this one, I said, I'm it. I'm hanging up the guns. I'm done. Going to go home and, do my other stuff, security, blah, 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 blah. Well, at the same time, I got discovered by Discovery Channel. Imagine that. And
another one.
Right?
How many people walk in here with Discovery Channel stories?
So I'm on Discovery Channel and I was on a show called One Man Army. Apparently I did pretty well. And I got a call from NBC going, hey, we got another we got a TV show we're making called Stars and Stripes. Would you be interested in trying out? And I thought, well, man, I didn't think this would happen again. I just thought it was a one-off, And so next thing you know, out of 2,000 applicants, I think, I was one of 8 selected to be on Stars and Stripes with Terry Crews, Eva Torres, Dean Cain.
Oh, wow.
Chris Kyle. There's quite a few of us on there.
Wait, like American Sniper, Chris Kyle?
Yeah. And
no shit.
yeah, absolutely. And so, anyways, wow, I'm going to be in Hollywood. So I ended up being in Hollywood, sold my company, the second company, and doing pretty well for myself. Spent a couple years doing movies, TV shows.
Would you, when you say that, like actually in the movies?
Yeah. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
What were you in?
You can look it up, man. I was on FX, NBC. I was on Legit Librarians. I was with another company called Zulu 7. We made a bunch of zombie movies. Anyways, just...
You were a zombie in the movies?
Actually, on one of them I turned into a zombie, right? I was like the good guy who got bit and then turned into this raging lunatic.
With the handlebar?
I had everything, man. Yeah, and the big veins sticking out of their heads. Bigger than the ones I already have. And, but anyways, I did that for a few years, and it just didn't feel right, you know. I
can't see you on movie sets for too long, man.